Day one for the Houston Texans training camp in Houston, where the Texans begin the process of erasing the memories from last year's disaster. Action 4 Sports Director Clay Williams is in Houston with the latest from the first day of camp for the Texans.
Joe, a big day today as the Texans opened up their 2014 NFL training camp in Houston. A new era with a new coach who's got a new way of doing things. And as you mentioned, that last year with their 14-game regular season losing streak to end the year, well, it seems like history because the fans were so happy to see their boys back on the field.
Woo, Texans!
Fans came out in big numbers for the first day of training camp, entertained by Bill O'Brien's team and his music. A hand-picked practice playlist from the new head coach.
Have to bring some earplugs. I mean, it was pretty loud, but it's great for us as an offense, being able to communicate, whether it's with facial expressions and looks or hand signals, and being able to get everybody on the same page in the most difficult environment.
What else made the environment difficult? How about the heat? Despite pre-practice IVs from some players, several limped off with cramps, suffering now, hopefully, for success later.
Being in Houston, this is part of it. It's part of the deal, but it only makes it tougher. You know, being out here, you know, with everybody grinding through this together, it really brings us together and builds that chemistry and that bond. But you know, it's not easy. It's not easy, but that's the beauty of it.
All the guys that ran the conditioning test passed it. So I think we're a team right now in no pads that's in pretty good condition. Now, when the pads go on, that's a little bit different. We'll see where we are there.
The consensus is this camp will be much tougher than previous years, thanks to the high discipline, no-nonsense approach of O'Brien.
I like his philosophy, and I like the way he does things out here. He's just trying to push us to be the best we can be.
Yeah, it's just accountability. You know, holding everyone accountable. He all holds us, you know, with high expectations, and we're all professionals. So you got to come out here about your business on your P's and Q's. If not, he's going to make you pay for it.
So how is noted disciplinarian Bill O'Brien dealing with future Hall of Fame wide receiver Andre Johnson, who missed all of the OTAs and mini camps while he's holding out? Well, we'll hear from the coach on Andre and Andre himself, as well as the overall #1 draft pick of the Houston Texans, Jadeveon Clowney. That's all coming up tonight on Action 4 Sports at 10. Until then, with the Texans at training camp in Houston, I'm Clay Williams, Action 4 Sports.
Thank you, Clay. From Houston, where the Texans are camping, to Oxnard, where the Cowboys are setting up shop. We have covered this weekend and next week as well. Clay travels across the country. Follow him there. Robert